Whoa! What's up? Woo! Whoa! What's going on,
What's up?
brother? How you doing? Kyle, filmmaker, actor, stuntman, writer, director. Kyle Wong in the house. How you doing again, brother?
What's up? Good for having me. Thank you for
Yeah,
having me
man.
as always.
Yeah, you gotta get you back in here in the dojo, son.
Yeah.
Talking martial arts and action flicks, baby. That's how we do. We have a lot of fun here, even if we agree to disagree, baby. That's how it
Of course.
should be in the
Yeah.
world. Yeah, let's see what badasses we got up in the house. Heather, what's going on? We got Heather in the house. Oh shit. Lady Danish. There you
Alright.
go. There you go. And Evelina, what is going down? It's good to see everyone. Oh yeah, and we have a doozy today. Yes, we do. And don't forget, everybody watching, that this is a spoiler review, so we're going to get into it. And
Yep.
I'm trying to think how to start, Kyle. Let me go. Let me go ahead and go to IMDb here. So a quick plot synopsis.
Lack
Let me go
thereof.
ahead. Let me go and read it for the film Carter. That's right. All right. Thrown straight into a dangerous mission with none of his memories intact, a man must escape death while trying to figure out who he is, how he ended up here, and who is the mysterious voice in his ear calling him Carter. Do you have IMDb open on your end, Kyle?
I'm gonna open it right now
Okay.
because
I'm going to need your help to pronounce the director's name because Samurai Guy is going to botch it.
all good. Granted, I'm not a Korean expert either, but I will help. Jung Byung Gil, I think, is. Sorry for all those who who are just looking at me like, wow,
Byung.
Kyle.
We call him Byung.
Byung.
All right.
Byung. Yep.
Good old Byung. Uh-oh, we got the Fankster in the house. He says, Carter sure was a movie. What's going on, Seller? How you doing? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Movie Dojo Army is slowly trickling in. Okay. So, let me go ahead and start it off here. Well, before we get into it, Fankster, I'm gonna put him on the spot because he's here. Messaged me that he tried to start it, and then it was just like I can't do it, and turned it off. Well, it looks like from his quote that he did finish the film, and the same thing happened to you, right, Kyle?
I'm gonna tell you right now that right behind me, right there, is Otis Orungus of Guar reading Goodnight Moon. Because that's exactly how I felt watching this movie. I needed Otis Orungus to rock me to sleep reading Goodnight Moon. Because the first time I tried watching this movie, I was like this going. Yeah. And then I had to rewatch it just now. And I'm like, that's why I missed? Wow. Okay. Yeah. Yes.
Now there is a lot of fans of this film.
Yeah.
And I'm happy they enjoyed it. But I'll get into it towards the end here. He says, full disclosure, I got 1 hour in and then my eyes couldn't physically handle it anymore.
I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one. Okay. Thank you.
Oh, Seller says, digging the new look, Kyle. There
Thank
you go.
you.
All right.
Appreciate it.
All right. Let's see. Question for you, Kyle. Why hasn't there ever been a raid film with Filipino martial arts involved?
So
or
raid like there is Buy Bust, but it's not as quick.
That's the closest, right?
That's the closest we're gonna get to a raid type style movie. But
Right.
Buy Bust is one, but yeah, it's very rare that you'll see Filipino martial arts or even Eskrima or Kali in done right. Done right.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna say.
There you go. And Seller, if you haven't seen our review here on the channel, we did review Buy Bust, me and Eric. I'm just trying to find my bootleg notes, and as you can see here, boom, I started taking notes and then I stopped
because I probably did the same thing. Just
yeah. So I'm gonna have my bootleg notes in my hand here. Now here's the thing. I went out because I heard all the hype, and I went out and bought the Blu-ray of The Villainous. Okay.
Yes.
And for the most part, as an overall movie, I enjoyed it.
Yes.
I was entertained. This came out in 2017,
Hmm.
and this is the same director. This is why
Yes.
I'm bringing up The Villainous. And it was interesting because the movie opens up with, in my opinion, the best action sequence in the film. Right in the
Yep.
beginning, I feel like even though I enjoyed the film overall in terms of story and everything, I
Yep.
feel like the opening action sequence with the first person perspective was the best in my opinion, and I feel like the movie kind of blew its wad after that.
I agree. I
But
definitely agree.
right, like maybe this should have been the finale or, or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Very reminiscent of a film called Hardcore Henry,
Yeah.
which came out a couple of years earlier than The Villainous. So even The Villainous, as important of a film that it was, it did inspire future filmmakers. We still can't take too much credit for this because Hardcore Henry came out a little bit, a couple of years before, but this was still badass.
Yep.
I still
Even
enjoyed this. But then
which
later
we
through, yeah, but then
which we
later,
also sorry.
oh, no,
We
go ahead.
go ahead.
Go ahead, go ahead. No, go ahead, Kyle.
Which we also got John Wick 3 referencing the villainist also.
Yes, 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 yes. I'm going to get to that right here. So throughout, after this first person view perspective action sequence, which blew me away,
Hmm.
throughout the film, we had this very interesting. I would give the Villainous credit for its time,
Hmm.
type of camera angles and
Yes.
shots that for its time was different. And
Yep.
I was like, okay, this is interesting. I've never seen anything like this before. And the one that sticks out to a lot of people is the motorcycle samurai sword katana fight that
Yes.
was in The Villainous, which was very entertaining, and it was something a little different. I was like, okay, I kind of like this. And like you said, Kyle,
Yep.
I mean, even John Wick 3 homaged it in their
Yes.
own way. It's debatable who did it better.
Yeah.
And as much as I love John Wick 3, I gave John Wick 3 like a huge like score, like extremely high score.
Yeah.
I love John Wick 3 for reasons, but I might give it to the original only
Yes.
because all I could see in the theater was green screen.
Yeah.
That's all I could see, and it was kind of ruining the action. Hint, hint. We have a theme here with today's review. Okay, which
Hmm.
we'll get into. Okay, but yeah, overall, I enjoyed The Villainous. But even though I was like, well, this is different and interesting,
Yes.
by the end of the movie, I was like, I'm done with this. Stop this, because every single action sequence throughout the entire film, all the way up to the ending bus, majority of the big action set pieces was this new camera style. So
Yeah.
even though at first I was like, oh, huh, all right, I'm listening, I'm
Yes.
paying attention, okay. And then by the end of the movie, I'm like, can we
Just
stop doing
finish.
this? Even in the film, like even in the movie, that overall I was entertained by.
Yes.
Even in that movie, by the end, especially with the big bus action set piece, which everyone raves about, I was so done with that camera style and
Yeah.
filming and editing. I was kind of done
Yeah.
by the end of the movie. Now, keep in mind, this is the film that kind of started this
Yeah.
type of style. And even by the end of The Villainous, I was like, can we stop doing this? Can we just
Yeah.
have a regular shot
Film.
action sequence?
Yeah.
Can we do this? Uh, Still entertained by it. So now Byung has returned to the action genre. It's been a while since he's done an action movie, and he has what's going on, Eric? He has come basically. He's like, I feel like
Turning it up to 110.
yes, yes. I
And
feel
just like,
like he really wanted to outdo The Villainous. Unfortunately, in comparison, as an overall movie, The Villainous had better acting, better story.
I agree. Better acting.
And- yes, yes. And the movie wasn't marketing itself as a one take action movie.
No.
And that's where the problems I feel with this, which we're going to get into it. Now, I didn't do a trailer reaction to Carter, but I saw clips of the trailer,
Yeah.
and I was like, okay, he's back to doing action. All right, I'm here. Let's see what But I only saw snippets, and I was just like, oh, he's bringing that style back. I
Yeah.
don't know if I'm going to like this again.
Mhm.
But yeah, let's go ahead and jump into it. You know what's funny? People like Finkster just mentioned, and I saw some other reviews where people were like, "This movie made me sick." I can't imagine watching this in theater.
No, God, no. Honestly, no.
Which is hilarious because I was perfectly fine with Hardcore Henry in the
Mhm.
theater.
Yeah.
A lot of people can't watch Hardcore Henry, because they're
Yeah.
like, oh, but I was perfectly fine with it, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, let's go ahead and jump right into this. I mean, let me not uh take a let me not accidentally click on the rating early because I almost did right now.
Oh.
Right. All right. So bootleg notes here. So a mutant virus, we got mutants. Okay, has broken out, killing hundreds of thousands of people, and we have Dr. Jung. He created a cure for his daughter. I believe that's what's going on. Dr. Jung and his daughter went missing. Okay, it's basically the cure is in her blood. That's basically what's going on.
Yep.
A group of mercenaries come across Carter, who has no memory of who he is, but there's apparently a video of him with Dr. John making demands. Did you even remember that? We
Nope.
didn't. We never came back to that, did we?
No,
Like
not at all. Not fucking at all.
all we get is it was his idea for the beginning. It was his mission to wipe his own memory, and that's it. That's all we get. So let's
That's
keep
it.
on going here. Basically, someone's talking to him in his ear, letting him
Yeah.
know what to do so he can escape, and he gets sent on his mission. If he doesn't comply, his head will explode because there's a bomb inside of him. And you
Basically.
find out later that his daughter, who he didn't know he had because they wiped his memory, supposedly his wife was killed by the virus, but you find out later she's still alive. But the daughter, the clock is ticking because she's infected. So he has to not only he has to save. What was the daughter's name again? Nana.
You-
We're gonna call her Nana. Is it
sure,
Nana?
why not? Because
Nana. All
I
right.
don't even remember
So
that.
Nana. So he has to go rescue Nana. There's all these factions from the north and the south. They're all trying. Even the CIA. Everyone's trying to get Nana because she has the cure in her blood, basically for this virus. And these are not traditional zombies, guys. These are like super abnormal enhanced abilities zombies, but they don't eat you, they just kill you. And they know how to
Yeah.
use guns and weapons and all that stuff. I just want to make sure we clear that up here.
Because reasons.
Yes, because of reasons. Let's
Because the
see
script
here.
said so.
All right. Okay, let's pause it here. Let's
Yeah.
let's keep it going. So basically that's kind of what happens, but I'll go back to my notes. That we'll get to here in a second here. Okay, so right off the bat, I'm like, okay, that's what we're going with here.
Yeah.
Our first big action sequence here in the bathhouse. The pluses I give this is there's a lot of god damn it, hold on. I forgot. I'd
Yes,
like
we
to
should.
take this.
We should say this. Yeah, we should say this before we trash it.
First off, we gotta give respect. That's what this channel is for. So we're giving all respect to all the stunt men and women and all the badass martial artists to put their bodies on the line to give us entertainment. So they are awesome. We have no issues with them. All right. Forgot tradition, Kyle.
Yep.
Got to keep tradition.
We
So
were so ready to get into it. We were just like, let's trash it now. By the way, we're sorry we said this to all the stunt people that worked on this, but yes.
yeah, it's not their fault. They're doing their job and they're great. They're always amazing. So all right.
Back to our
So here we go.
scheduled rant.
All right. So what did you think of the first big action sequence?
Okay, so for him to what Carter to wake up and then escape killing like which was it CIA guys and then ending up in the bathhouse and then this one naked woman comes out and just points a gun. I'm just like do something for 1 minute. The camera's swinging around. Do something. I'm like, do something. Hey, Eric, do
What's up, Eric?
something. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? She's just standing
Yeah.
there with her tits out, literal tits out. And I'm just going, do something. And then when the action starts amping up, I'm like, that was something.
Yeah, it
I
was
don't like
kind of
it.
like the pluses I give this was we had a lot of violence, it had a lot of gore.
Mhm.
There was a decent sized body count. So that's the pluses.
Mhm.
But I was like, oh, he's still gonna do that goddamn style, that style of editing and camera work from Villainous. And I'm just
Yeah.
like, he didn't, it was apparent.
Mhm.
It was apparent, but it goes into full throttle later.
Yeah.
And
And
I have a few clips to show you guys, some bootleg clips. But I was like, I'm still being patient, is the point I'm trying to make. I'm like,
and,
okay, there was a lot of violence, there was a lot of killings.
and
I'm gonna be patient here. I like some of the not zone,
zoom
excuse me,
outs.
drone.
The drone.
Some of the drone camera work flying
Mhm.
around the action's fine.
Yeah.
I don't have any issue with that. It's just the okay. I'm just gonna say this right now, guys. Okay. If you're trying to, what is the point? What is the point? Okay, of trying to make a one take action thriller, but you have 5 billion edits in every single goddamn action sequence. What is the point of that? Okay. Now there's a lot of there's other one take action movies out there, like Scott Adkins One Shot, which I really enjoyed, and I recommend that over this. But that even in that, you can rarely kind of tell. Okay, maybe there was an edit there, right?
Yeah.
But that's rare. With this movie, literally every single action set piece has about 5 million edits to the point where this movie is forcing me to count. I'm supposed to I'm not supposed to turn my brain
Supposed
off
to turn the brain
and
off.
watch this craziness and enjoy the ride. But no, movie, you're making me fucking count the edits in certain scenes, man. I'm like, why am I doing this right now? All right. And some of the stuff, because of the camera work, some of the stuff I was kind of like, okay, I'm laughing. Okay. So this action staircase fight,
Yeah.
again, there's a body count. The movement from the stuntman and the lead is fine. There's a lot of violence here, and I'm enjoying the violence. But dude, I mean, he's just speeding up the film. He's undercranking it too much.
Yeah.
There's too much edits. And this is what I'm talking about, where some of the stuff is kind of laughable. Like I couldn't stop laughing
Yeah.
at a few things here. So look at this. Watch this. We got Super Mario Brothers.
That's some that's
Dang,
some that's some Bollywood stuff right there.
but we can appreciate Bollywood.
Yeah, exactly.
We can appreciate it
Yeah.
because that's the point. But I can't.
Just, what
I can't. I'm laughing.
I was like, am
Sorry,
I
I didn't
supposed to
mean to
take
press
this
it.
movie seriously now? Am I supposed to take this seriously?
And I think that's the problem with the film, is that the film takes itself too seriously,
Yeah.
in my opinion. As ludicrous and as insane and over the top and as dumb as the plot is, everybody in the movie takes it seriously.
Yeah.
You know, you can't do that. You have to have one or the other.
Yeah.
If you're going to be over the top and outlandish and ridiculous and pick up a motorcycle and hit somebody with it, you know,
You gotta
you,
lean
you
into
got to
it.
have fun. You have to
Yeah.
have fun with the movie. You can't be dead serious.
No.
It just doesn't work, in my opinion here. But yeah, let's keep on rocking and rolling here. And here, just more bad camera work. There's a chase. Did you notice in the scooter chase sequence
Mhm.
when our lead's on the scooter and he's getting chased by the CIA agents? Did you notice during the 35 edits that was in that to make it look like a one take action sequence?
Yeah.
Did you notice There was like 1 or 2 edits where the movie stops.
Yeah.
Are you guys listening to this?
It
The
just feels like
movie pauses for 1 second, and then it's like, edit, pause, okay, keep going.
yeah.
I'm
Like
like, what is this? This is early in the movie. This is early in the movie, and I have some other examples of I mean, the editing in this, it's like I'm pretty sure if Benny Hill was still alive, he would appreciate the editing style that's in this movie. Like, what is going on here, man? Yeah, here we go. Yes, and I was gonna bring up Shoot 'em Up a little bit later because of what happens a little bit later. You know what I'm
oh
talking about with
god.
the airplane. You know what I'm talking about when we get to it.
Oh
I don't
god.
want to hear shit about people bashing Shoot 'em Up
Yeah, I
after
agree.
after what I'm about to show you guys. I got a clip. I got a clip, but let's get back to it. But I'm just like, dude. Okay. Okay. Here's another example. So we have a fight sequence here, right? He's fighting on the rooftop. He's still trying to escape, right? Hold on. Let me find it. So here's another clip, guys. Again, this right here. What are we doing? This is not the future of martial arts and action filmmaking. And Jesus Christ, if American filmmakers over here look at Carter and go, "Ooh,"
We're done.
and they start doing this shit with their camera work, fingers crossed that does not happen.
Yeah.
You want to steal something, you steal from the raid and all that, the good shit.
Yeah.
Okay? You steal from the good shit, not this, not this. But look at this camera work. This is just a little tiny clip here. Look at this shit. It's exciting, Kyle.
Thought we learned from Bourne.
It's
movies.
exciting, Kyle. It's exciting.
It's exciting when I throw up.
and keep in mind, guys. I have I think I have it. Look at this. Right after that fight with the horrible camera work, I paused it. We're 19 minutes in, and I'm already done.
Mm-hmm.
I'm already done, man. I'm already like, fuck, the whole movie's gonna be like this, isn't it? The whole fucking movie, every single action set piece, chase, fight scene is gonna be like this. It's gonna be shot like this, isn't it?
Yep.
All right,
Some
so let's get to
bullshit.
it. Let's get to more back to the movie here, man.
It's exactly
Oh,
how we're feeling
God.
right now. We're talking about this. I was like, we're not even 19 minutes in. We're not even past. Came
Yeah.
to the
This
meat
movie
of
was
it.
this movie was a little bit too long
Yeah.
for its own good.
Yeah.
So anyway, I'm already like, I'm
Yep.
just kind of like taking deep breaths. I'm like, fuck, the whole movie's gonna be like this. All right. So let's get back to the plot here. So he gets picked up in a van, our lead guy here, and then it's exposition scene sequence. So I have down here for notes. Carter is forced to continue his mission due to them planting a bomb in his mouth. He meets up with an NIS agent of the North Korean strategy team who is working with an agent of the Foreign Liaisons Workers Party of North Korea. They are both currently working with South Korea to create a treatment for the DMZ virus. Carter's new mission is to find Jung's daughter, Hannah, that was her name,
Whatever.
and bring Nana, we're calling her Nana, and
Yeah.
bring her to North Korea due to her having the cure in her blood. All right. And we kind of mentioned that a little bit. But in Total Recall fashion, it just reminded me of Total Recall for a little bit. Carter is actually in charge of all of this mission, and has requested earlier that his memory be erased due to him being used due to him being used to be a CIA agent from South Korea, but he disguised himself as a reporter and entered North Korea, becoming a hero to our people. His wife died. Already talked about his wife supposedly dying in a DMZ virus, and he's trying to rescue his daughter as well because Nana's got the cure.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a lot to take in right there, right? I
Mm-hmm.
think we're still like 20 minutes in.
And we haven't.
There you go. My eyes hurt just watching that scene. Yeah. It's just
And we haven't gotten
Jesus.
to the acting.
Oh,
Acting.
I'm assuming that it's what is it? Byung?
Yeah.
I'm assuming Byung's never worked with American actors before
Oh God.
because all of the American actors were bad. And there's
Even
one
the
guy,
voiceovers.
yeah, even the voiceovers, yeah. Like it was just really, really, really bad. Let's see here. Reaper X is watching it on Netflix right now. Oh my goodness.
Say a prayer for him.
You never know, he might like it. So Eric says most Caucasian actors in Korean movies are terrible. Yeah, that's kind of true. We can go back to Hong Kong movies of the 80s. The
Yep.
foreigners are usually bad.
Yep.
It's still bad. But let's keep on going here. All right. So now we have our mission. So now they have geared him up and he's going to rescue the girl. That's basically where we're at right now.
Yep.
Now, here's another action sequence with this distorted camera work. Just Jesus Christ. Here we go. Yay. Yay.
Just the amount of pauses. Like, wait right here. All right, now go. All right, pause right there. Now go. All right, pause right here. Now go.
Almost a lot of the action in this movie is someone pausing and playing the fight scene.
Yeah.
Pause, play, pause, play, pause, play, pause, play. It's like this type of, I'm going to jump the gun here. This type of filming and editing and camera work is really taking credit away from the stuntmen and all the people that are busting their ass trying to make these action set pieces work. You know what I mean? Like it's taken credit away from them.
Yep.
Because the way you're shooting this shit, man. And then all of a sudden Luke Cage shows up. So Carter rescues the girl. He's on his way out, and then Luke Cage and the actress from 10,000 BC
Acting.
Yes. I was like, when she showed up, I was like, what the fuck? Like she just came in out of the shadows. And I haven't seen that actress in years.
Since 10,000 BC.
Right?
Right?
Yeah. And she just came in out of nowhere, out of the darkness. I was like, what the hell is going on?
It's like, who brought you here against your will? Who put a gun to your head to put you in this movie?
Yeah, so she's there, and they're all of the CIA. You know, they're all trying to stop him and all that kind of stuff.
And
oh my goodness,
I will add, if you didn't hear this line, the fact that it talked about it's in the eyes. I'm like, oh my god, you referenced the worst Jet Li, Jason Statham movie, War.
Oh, that's right.
Right?
That's right. So go ahead and talk about this scene. Talk about what you just mentioned.
Okay, so Mike Coulter's character starts talking to Carter, and apparently Camilla Bell's character says, "Oh, he was one of us. He used to be Michael Bain, like a former CIA agent." It's in his eyes, and then Mike Coulter just goes up. Yeah, you could change your face, but it's in the eyes. The eyes never change. And I just went, "You guys referenced War? Fuck that movie! How can you?
Yeah.
How can you take a scene, a fucking piece of dialogue from War and put it in this movie? You just made it worse to fucking watch this." I'm like, does this come back at all? No. None of this shit matters.
None of it matters. And I'm just gonna Samurai Guy is gonna point out, I guarantee you, I'm the only reviewer that's gonna talk about a few things in this review. I guarantee you nobody else is gonna talk about what I'm about to talk about. Sometimes Samurai Guy has the eye, or sometimes I'm so checked out from a film, I'm distracted and I concentrate on something else, like this. So I'm going to play a little snippet clip of Luke Cage basically pissed off at Carter. I want you to pay attention to the lighting. Watch this.
And more importantly, why are you fucking up my shit?
Okay. Okay. The lights going off and on only happens during his rant. And I'm like, does he have superpowers? Is he one of the abnormal zombies that has abilities? The whole time they have this dialogue, he's arguing, he's yelling. And then all of a sudden, when he really starts raging out, right with that dialogue, the lights flicker. It makes no sense.
And more importantly, why are you fucking up my shit?
Again, does he have abilities? What is happening? I thought, oh, well, maybe he has some kind of abilities and he's gonna show his power and we're gonna have a kind of a superhero type fight at the end. I don't know. Well, guess what? We never see Luke Cage again.
Nope.
We never see him again.
And he has slight top billing on this, and we're just like, did that matter? Did that matter? Like, literally, Black Dynamite going, but who saw that happen? Who saw that coming?
Yeah. It's just all right, let's keep going. I just wanted to point that out. That was fucking weird. I guarantee you, no one else in their Carter review is gonna bring up stuff. I'm gonna bring up.
No. Everyone's just gonna be gushing over the action, and I'll just be like,
yeah. Oh my goodness. Well, let's keep it going here. So now the CIA is basically, they've taken the girl. Eric says Confession of Murder is his best movie. All right. Let's keep on going. Well, maybe he needs to stick with thrillers and stop doing action. But yeah, let's keep on going here. So they've taken the girl, so now he's gotta get the girl back, basically. And we have this sequence here, was this after the motorcycle chase or before?
Before the motorcycle chase,
Okay, so talk about this scene, Kyle.
Okay, so right after Carter and Nana, I'm going with Nana because I don't want to say it anymore.
Oh no, there was an explosion because they took the tooth out of his mouth.
Took the tooth out of his mouth
and it blew up.
Escaped from the CIA,
and he has the girl with her.
He has a girl with her.
Yeah.
So basically, both his North Korean handler is talking to him, get in this van, while this girl is saying on his phone, get in this van. So he leaves the North Korean van to go into the bus, and they scramble it so they can't hear, the North Koreans can't hear him. And apparently she's playing it up like, yeah, we have a past. And then she gets shot. And it's just like, do we come back to this? No.
You never see her again.
Never see her again. CIA shit doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Their so-called backstory doesn't matter. I think The Rock would definitely be happy, saying, hey, what's your movie about? Well, it's about this. It doesn't matter. It fucking doesn't matter. Get the fuck out of my office.
Oh my goodness. All right, so here we have some more action set pieces here. So him and the girl get separated, so now we have our big chase scene. I'll give the movie this. I guess throughout the film, I guess it's a lot of stuff's happening. So a lot of people probably enjoy a lot of the action and set pieces, and that things are happening, I guess, because there's a lot. Sometimes you feel like you're on a ride, except it's not a ride that I enjoyed that much. But we'll get into it. So basically, I want to show you this again. I guess Byung was being ambitious here with a lot of this over the top stuff. But again, I don't like the way the chase was filmed. But we have this sequence right here, and I started laughing, dude.
Stupid! Stupid!
Come on, man. And this is a movie trying to take itself seriously. The serious thriller.
If they really wanted to make it serious,
did you guys see that?
Look, how come that van did not speed up at all when the other two vans came in? I'm
going to play it again. Here we go.
Stupid!
Oh my god! But then we have a sequence where two vehicles pull up and he's inside a van. That little section of action, I actually didn't mind. I actually didn't mind it because the camera, for the most part, was stable, and it was kind of, you can kind of see what's going on. So all this action right here in the middle of this, I actually didn't mind. Yeah, I
It
didn't
was all right.
mind that. The
It was
only
all right.
the only thing bad about it was everything outside of those three vehicles was CGI.
Yeah.
And it's just
Especially
like,
the main van should have drove off. Like, what the hell's happening? Like, what was this driver doing? Just
yeah, yeah,
okay.
yeah. And then, so I was like, okay, this is a little bit of action here. Then fighting inside the vehicles. All right, all right. I'll give the movie that. Okay, I'm on board with that. But then we go right back to the crazy distorted camera angles and editing, and then the over the top CGI explosions and shit. And I'll give you an example. For a second there, I thought he was going to try to top himself with the motorcycle combat, like from the villainess. I thought he was going to top himself, and I'm sure in his head he probably thought he was topping himself. But we have a scene where he pulls up against a whole bunch of other bikers, and then there's some gunplay there. I'm like, and then this is what I did. I'm like, all right, let's go. Let me see if you can top what you did earlier, several years ago. Let me see. He doesn't. He fails. I mean, you get some decent gunplay, but I'm sorry, but when the bike chase ends with cardboard cutout
Of like
cardboard
6 motorcycles all shelled together.
with one of the worst CGI explosions, I was like, you fucking ruined it. But watch. I'm gonna show this clip, guys. Watch how Carter and the little girl look. They're not even there, and it's like somebody picked them up and moved them out of the frame. And then look at the horrible bad CGI explosion with the bikes. Here we go.
I got this ready now.
But dude, it was so bad. They superimposed them in the shot, and then they just moved them out of the way. I'm like, you're failing here, director. You are failing. Sexy Sumo's in the house. What's going on, brother? Oh, here we go. Wow, I'm on it. I'm on it, Kyle. Look at that. He thinks very. Oh well, there you go.
This is all I gotta say.
Sexy Sumo. Well, I'm glad some of you. I know some of you out there enjoyed the film, and I keep on enjoying it. All right? This is not about you. This is about our experience with this. Okay, but I have some more things that I'm going to bring up. I guarantee you, nobody else will. All right. So he gets away with the girl. They meet up with the military. What was it? They get on the plane, right?
It was on the plane. Oh my god, here it is, the plane.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get in that. But he thinks you think everything is fine. They're delivering the girl. They're sitting on the plane. They're they're healing up Carter's wounds and all that. The girl's doing okay. Everything seems to be fine. And then you have the American reporters that are on there because the whole world is watching, right? And so we have that going on. And then I want to show something. What do you got? Wait, there's a comment.
Someone said, "Well, at least this doesn't seem to be Don Yen's Iceman terrible." You know what the sad part is?
Oh no, Kyle, no.
I probably watched Iceman than this.
Oh, I'm not saying anything. I don't know. I did, but I did. Well, you can see the fights. I guess. I don't know. I don't want to rewatch the Iceman again to make that to figure that out. Anyway, all right. So they're on the plane. He's getting healed. The girl is they're checking on the girl, and everything's supposed to be great. And then we have this scene, and I'm watching it, and I'm like, not as bad as Iceman 2. Look at that.
Thank you, Eric.
And then we had this scene, and apparently there was a glitch in the Matrix. I did not edit this in any way. I did not put this in. This is how this scene transition looks. Now, keep in mind, this is a pretty solid budget film. Like, you could tell the production value is really big. Just the CGI and the green screen at times could be really bad, but you can tell this film has some production value. What I want everybody to watch closely. Watch this. Now, our buddy here, our hero, he's just going to change his clothes. Again, I'm the only guy bringing this up. I guarantee it. Watch this. Did you see that? I'm going to play it again. Watch. Glitch in the Matrix.
Yeah, properly. Someone
That's
didn't.
fucking terrible, dude.
Nope.
What happened? What happened?
The upload to Netflix did not do it properly.
What happened? Unless there's another version that doesn't have that in there. I'm sorry, but for your big budget action thriller, what the fuck is this? What is this? What the fuck happened right there?
That looks like a paddle. Is that a fucking paddle?
I was like, wait a minute, I wiped my eyes. And then I went back, I was like, no, there's no way. There's
one
no
frame.
way. There's no way they fucked up and left that in the movie.
It reminds me of Fight Club, where they splice in random dongs in the movie. So probably that's what they did. Again, the director can't be wrong. Maybe no one will notice it. We noticed this one frame of a paddle. It's art.
It's art. But yeah, dude, there's no excuse for that, dude. Come on, you got a big budget action film. What the fuck? So anyway, I just wanted to point that out.
No, wait. It's the director basically saying how hard he got making this film. Hence the wood.
No, he'll probably say that was meant to be there.
That too.
Yes. But yeah, I just want to point that out. Again, when I'm checked out of a movie, I'm noticing things I probably shouldn't notice. All right, Kyle, let's talk about what else happens on the plane before we get to one of the most hilarious scenes in movie history. Go ahead. So what's going on now with this guy?
So basically, I didn't really pay attention to this, but was he turning? Was he freaking turning on the plane and then they kill like the guy? Oh my god, I honestly checked out because it was just
okay. You know what? I forgot another scene. Hold on, guys. Here's another example of on the plane. We have bad editing, even on the airplane. If the dong glitch wasn't enough, I want everybody. Now, keep in mind these are not even action sequences, and we have bad editing. This next sequence, not an action sequence. This is a dramatic sequence. I want everybody to look at the actor on the far left. Look at his face. I want you to look at his chin. Keep an eye out, okay? Watch how bad this editing is. Watch this. Did you see that? Did you guys see that? Unacceptable, bro. What? Dude, big budget action movie.
He turned into an agent. You realize that? He turned into an agent.
Wow. Kyle, I knew it was you all along. Dude, I shouldn't be noticing this stuff. That is horrible for a movie that's trying to pass as a one-take action movie. When you can't even get slow, dramatic dialogue sequences right, when somebody opens up the fucking door, we're in another frame, we're in another dimension. What the fuck? Dude, I guarantee you, I'm the only guy bringing this up, man. Oh my god, the movie was edited by
No, MS Paint. MS Paint.
Mario Paint. No,
Mario Paint.
oh my God. Anyway, so now basically what's going on now, someone has poisoned the pilots. So then we have that dramatic, standoff. Was it you? Who did it? Who did it? Right. And basically this guy comes in. He ends up killing our glitch in a matrix guy and looks to the left. He ends up killing him. And he's basically, Kyle, he's just talking about freedom, like just the government and all that. And you don't understand. We're being held down by the man. Okay. It's all about freedom, right? It's all bullshit. It doesn't matter. Who cares? But it leads us to one of the most hilarious scenes that I can't wait to show you guys in a second here. So they're fighting. The little girl runs away. Okay. The little girl goes away. The little girl runs back in there. Both sides, they still have guns drawn on each other. Meanwhile, the American reporter in the middle is just, stop it. Don't do it. Right. So she comes in there. They're like, what, are you okay? What's going on? And she's talking about how the glitch in the matrix guy got shot. And they're like, he got killed. What? And then our crazy guy, you think he somehow gets away from the fight. There's a little bit of a little explosion here. He actually gets away from Carter. He makes himself back. He makes his way back to the front. And then they're drawing guns on him. Hey, did you really kill what you call? And of course, he's not saying anything. And then Kyle, help me out here. Where did the zombies come from? I missed it.
I definitely missed it because it's like, yep, here they are. I'm like, what? Where the fuck did you guys come from? What's going on?
I'm kind of confused. I'm sure everybody in chat and people in the comments will let us know. Zombies just showed up, so I may have missed something. Maybe the pilots that got poisoned. Maybe there was something around there. I don't know, but
maybe the CIA storyline evolved into that the zombie.
Sure, Kyle.
Let's go with that because that's how writing works. That's how
it works. Okay, so basically, zombies come in. They're attacking everyone. All right, and then for Samurai Guy, the movie turned into a comedy. The movie turned into the comedy when our crazy for freedom guy rear naked chokes Nana. When he starts rear naked choking Nana, and the whole time the American reporter is commentating on what's happening in the room. Oh, one of the North Koreans are now choking out the girl, and and people are turning into zombies. And then he cuts the little girl's arm. He gets her blood because her blood is the cure, right? Because everybody, apparently, except for the American reporter, is starting to be, they're turning into they're getting infected as well, right?
Yeah.
So he doesn't want to get infected. So he cuts the little girl's arm. He gets her blood, because it's the cure. He puts it on his face. That's it. He's fine. He's immune, apparently. And she's narrating this. She's commentating. It looks like he's taken. I'm not making this up, guys. It looks like he's taking the girl's blood and he's putting it on himself for protection so that he won't get turned into a zombie. Okay? I'm laughing hysterically, dude. I'm laughing at this. This is just I'm busting up. So anyway, the American reporter runs away. Zombies go after her. They end up flying out the back hatch of the airplane hilariously, and I was busting up the whole time. And then we have a scene where I thought I had a photo of it, but Carter is holding on the he's pulling a Tom Cruise from Mission Impossible.
Or Eraser.
Eraser, right?
Yes.
He's holding on the back of the airplane. And then our crazy guy for freedom guy what was he wearing? What was that? He had he had Nana tied to his chest.
Yeah, like a fucking Bjorn, fucking parachute Bjorn with her.
Yes, and she's in the front like this. Ah! And he has a smile on his face like, I'm evil. And he goes to the side. He says some dialogue to Carter. It doesn't matter. Who cares? Who gives a fuck to repeat it? And he says some dialogue and he jumps out, parachutes, and then Carter jumps after him. While he jumps, the plane blows up because, and I stopped it, Kyle, I paused it and I wanted to record me watching it because I'm like, this is gonna be great.
Because you know what I'm gonna say right
This-
after this, right?
This
You
is
know
gonna
what
be good. So this is. I'm not doing a reaction, but I'm holding up my phone. I'm holding up my phone. So here's just a taste. This is just a small taste of the hilariosity that is Carter. Okay, here we go. Oh no. Oh no. 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 Oh no, this looks terrible. Oh no. No. Oh no. No, stop it. No. Oh, they're shooting at each other. No. So I'm like, dude, this is a comedy now. Like I'm like enjoying it in a bad movie way, right? Does that last? We'll talk about that.
But
But go ahead.
No.
What were you gonna say?
Remember what I said from Fistful of Vengeance?
Yeah,
Just dangle him.
just dangle him.
Just dangle him. The cirque de fuckery continues. I was like,
Oh, Eric
no.
Eric has nailed it right here. The skydive scene makes terminal velocity look like Citizen Kane. Oh my god, dude! I wish I could show the whole thing, but I can't because of copyright. But I knew there was going to be hilariosity, so I said, let me try to record some of it for you guys.
But
Oh
just
my god,
dangle 'em.
dude! Now here's the thing: if the movie didn't take itself seriously,
Mm-hmm.
and if the rest of the movie was just completely bonkers and over
Yep.
the top like this, I probably would love this movie.
I agree.
I probably would just have fun in a B movie, bad, good movie day way. I probably would enjoy it.
Yeah.
But no, we're serious. We're serious to the core. So we got to keep going. Oh my God. All right. So they land. Now I know a couple of things I'm about to show you. Oh, just a quick reminder. Luke Cage showed up, disappeared, as well as her. She got shot in the shoulder, which I thought on the bus, but she's dead apparently. She's
Yep.
not. She's gone. Little girl getting rear naked choked. Well, I just want to make sure everybody's up to speed. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. So
Also,
go ahead.
this whole movie so far is go on.
Oh, it keeps going. The hilariosity keeps going. So he, of course, kills the bad guy, saves the girl. They both land on this truck of CGI pigs. So now we have CGI pig fight. That's what we have. CGI pig fight. Kyle, thoughts on this whole action sequence?
Would you believe I tuned out hard on this? I really tuned out hard on this because I was just like, I still couldn't get over dangling them. Just dangle them in the air. I'm like,
so it's more of the same. More of the same. We have vehicles on the side shooting guns. A lot of CGI pigs got killed. But at some point, the hilariosity continues because Nana takes control of the truck and just she starts driving the truck while Carter is doing his action superhero thing, and they kill all the baddies. Now we have hilarious plane sequence of them falling around and shooting and craziness, which leads to CGI pig fight. Well, guess what? Guess what, guys? I'm pretty sure the next thing you probably not expecting me to say or follow up after CGI pig fight is zombie waterfall. Oh my God. Again, the whole movie's crazy like this. I'm on board. I'm yay for crazy. Let's go. But the movie keeps taking itself seriously. So they run away from the zombie waterfall. They run away. Okay. Then they end up getting they run into some more military guys. And go ahead and explain what's happening here, Kyle.
oh, basically, the North Korean army saved them from their whole big fucking Indiana Jones bridge bullshit. can't believe they added
Oh
that.
my god, I forgot about that scene.
Yeah, right. I tuned in for like, why is this here? So the North Korean army saves them, and the one girl that he's been talking to finally reveals herself
Right.
to that she's been talking to him the whole time.
She's trying to give his memory back. She's trying to
Give his
give him his memory back right
Yep.
here.
And then nope, the leader just says, "Fuck that. Nope. We're gonna take her back. We're gonna take him and do whatever." And I was
Yeah.
just like, because reasons.
I totally forgot about the Temple of Doom sequence with the
Right?
bridge. I totally forgot about it. There was some bad green screen there.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
it's like, come on, god damn it. Well, anyway, let's just keep going. Yeah, so that's what's going on. So of course, the leader of this pack, he's got other plans. So he doesn't get his memory back here. Carter does not. He grabs that's basically his wife on the left. That's the
Yep.
big reveal.
Yep.
He grabs her, he handcuffs her, they take it, they go back to the base, and then they basically, instead of just shooting Carter in the head right there and ending it, they let him they basically send him off to the zombie graveyard where they dump all the zombies. Now what's hilarious is after they after they dump the zombies, he's standing there, he's next to get pushed in the zombie dead pit, right?
Yeah.
The idiot decides to light them on fire. I guess after they dump all the zombies from the truck in the pit, they light them on fire, and so all the zombies come alive, and they come with really bad CGI fire.
Oh,
They
God.
come up running, they kill all the bad guys. Carter gets free, and he gets information on the guy who was in charge there, the asshole. And he gets the information he needs to find out where the base is. Then he kills him. But I forgot to mention one thing that really stuck out to me, Kyle.
Mm.
The soundtrack of this fucking movie.
There was a soundtrack. I didn't even notice there was music playing at all in this film.
Well, well, how could you not notice? Oh, la, ya, ah, ya, ya, ya.
Because all the CGI fire was taking it away, and also the bad
Yeah,
badness of this
dude,
movie.
I was like, shut the fuck up. They kept playing this lady singing throughout a lot of the action sequence. I'm like, it's not going with what. No,
Nope.
stop this. Let's get some intense action paced music here for your
Yep.
zombies on fire attack. But no. The fuck are you doing? What are you doing? Okay, movie. I don't think you know. So
Nope.
anyway, he ends up at the base. He tries to shoot our main our leader of the pack guy. Hilariously, dude, this really felt. You know what this movie is? You know what this movie is? This movie's the greatest full motion video game ever made.
Oh yeah, I was gonna go with that because of how yep, you're just gonna keep going through here, keep going through here. All right, now do all the third person bullshit. Now go through here, until we get to the first person aspect of it.
Dude, this felt like this was the unreleased Sega CD game that we never saw.
With good reason now.
They just polished it up and put more budget in there for the effects,
Yeah.
But yeah, because dude, it was just like, okay, you're done here now, go to the next scene. But him crashing the truck over the hill and through the building, I was laughing hysterically, dude. I was like, oh my god. So he's jumping, he jumps out of the truck hits the window, he goes in and rolls over. And then we have our action set piece. And somehow zombies are in that base because they're doing experiments there.
Yeah.
And somehow the zombies get let out. So you have Carter shoot. I'm making this movie sound too good. I'm making this movie sound exciting. I know a lot of people are like, man, I gotta watch this movie. So if you want for a laugh, go ahead. Yeah, go for it. But he's shooting soldiers and zombies. His wife meets up with him, and then they make their way down to the main lab where Nana and her father
and the daughter and their daughter, their actual daughter.
Yes, their actual daughter. Of course, he doesn't know it's their daughter yet until later. But yeah, at this point in the movie, with all this chaos and carnage and blood and stuff, a small part of me is enjoying the horribleness. Like I'm just like, dude, this movie is off the rails. This is off the rails. Did you laugh hysterically when they all got in the truck and drove away, and the one zombie guy was running right behind them?
Yeah,
Like
just
this?
shooting. I just went like this, going like, "Are you fucking serious? Did that just happen? Like,
all the
did
zombies
no
are
one?
just-
What kind of direction was this? I'm just going, what?
Because all the zombies are trying to get to him, but they're
Yeah, just
slower. And
clawing at the truck.
the one guy just bust rums all through the zombies, and he starts shooting pistols like this. Oh my god, I was rolling. I was
All I
rolling,
can say
man.
is,
Okay. All right. So they escape. They get away. He gets his memory back because movie, and he realizes that Aang from Avatar there is is his child, and that's his wife. So now he's all come full circle
sure, let's
at
go with
this
that.
point. Yeah. All right. So now he gets on his okay. So now they're gonna get caught.
Yep.
The soldiers are catching up to them, so they have to split up. So his wife and the doctor split up as he and Aang and his
Nana.
Nana are on his back. So then we get the sequence straight out of Evil Dead 2 with the spirit flying through the woods, the trees and shit, right? And then join us, right? I swallow your soul. I swallow your soul. And then we have that, and then we have this horrible. They're surrounded now, so he's got to do this jump, this horrible bad CGI jump, motorcycle jump off the hill onto a train. Because if you had two children strapped to you, Kyle, wouldn't you do that? Just jump off
Yeah,
the
totally.
fucking cliff into a moving train, right?
Yeah, totally. Because that's how child care works.
So obviously the impact they basically separate because of the impact, right? And then like, the movie continues to feel like a video game. It's just like it's a video game, bro. Like I'm watching this like ready to whip out my Time Crisis gun from the garage. Okay, like I'm ready. There's moments. Well, I'll get to that in a second. But again, there's a lot of violence here. This is a big set piece. Okay, I'm sure the director was probably jizzing all over this
Mhm.
because this is a big, long, extensive finale we have now. Okay, and basically, again, kind of similar to the three-way car action sequence where the camera, for the most part, was stable, and you see him taking dudes out, and there's a big body count. There's a lot there that happens again here with the train. So a lot of dudes come on both sides. For the most part, the camera work is solid. And I actually enjoyed some of the action here because he's just taking dudes out. Big body count, a lot of gore. But of course, it doesn't last. Look at this shot. Look at this.
Oh god, the
Look at this.
CGI
This is a big
choppers.
budget action movie. What is this? What is this, man?
Just dangle him.
Just dangle them.
Just
Yeah.
dangle him.
Yeah. So anyway, let's see. Did I have another clip here? Let me see. Okay. So here's the thing. And again, how it feels like a video game where he drops off here, he lands on the bike here, he knocks somebody out, then he climbs up here, then he runs this way, and then you hear in the background, Carter, and then you look this way, and then Nana's being hung on this side, so he's trying to get to her. I'm like, I'm ready, I'm with the PS4 controller at, man, go some Sega Genesis. Right, and then just out of a straight, Time Crisis video game or video game period,
Rail shooter.
we have the main boss shows up shooting guns. I mean, it feels like a video game. When I'm watching an action movie, I want to be invested. I want to be like, that fucking fight scene was brutal. I like the way it was shot. Fuck yeah. Whether it's extremely low micro budget or big budget. Okay. That's what Samurai Guy looks for. Action set pieces, violent, shooting, stylized, or realistic. I can dig it because I can find entertainment there. When everything is so over the top throughout the entire movie, and the movie still has the gall to try to take itself seriously, you're fucked up. And I don't want to pay to see a goddamn video game when I can play one.
Yep.
Okay? And that's this whole entire set piece. Now, here's the thing. if there was real stunt work and stuff to be impressed by, I would be losing my goddamn mind.
Yep.
I would be sitting on the edge of my seat. I'll be going like, oh my God, this is fucking amazing. I'd be calling you up, bro. I'll be like, Kyle, dude, Carter, bro, Carter. I would be losing it. But unfortunately, any kind of impressive stunt work that we have in here, what did I say earlier, Kyle? What continuously detracts from the
All
hard work the stuntmen are doing throughout this whole goddamn movie?
all the bad CGI and the green screen, and you can see it right there on the choppers. This looks like that "Who Killed Captain Alex" shit right there.
Oh, I don't know if it's that bad, but at least you know what? I give that movie more credit because they had
Right?
no budget. This
That
has a budget.
yeah.
You know, I mean, this right here. These guys could be hanging from something.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a lot of shit that happens. I mean, he jumps from one guy, and he ends up controlling a crane that grabs the guy's body that's hooked to the helicopter, and then he runs up. I mean, this is a huge, big, long, extensive action sequence. And every time I'm trying to get into it, man, and I'm trying to really, praise the
Invest.
stuntmen, invest and praise the stuntmen. You get stuff like this.
The amount of times you're gonna sigh, I'm gonna play this button so many times because it's like, how much of this movie did this make you guys like appreciate it?
I'm like, seriously, bro. Carter's House of the Dead. I'm seriously now. Keep in mind, guys, all of the footage that I'm sharing with you tonight is straight up bootleg off my phone. Okay, with a filter over it because Samurai Guy's trying to follow copyright rules. Now, when you guys see this on Netflix, it is HD, super clarity, crystal clear. So what you're seeing here tonight is actually worse on Netflix. Okay. But those poor CGI helicopters. Yeah, I really wanted to. I was like, okay, it's not working for me, but they're trying to be creative here. I can at least appreciate creativity. I see the team sitting down with a whole bunch of storyboards and going like just being like kids in a candy store, being like little kids with toys, then being like me. This movie is like Samurai Guy made it when I was like 5 or something,
Yep.
like and then He-Man came up and he swung off the ladder, and then He-Man jumped over here on the Skeletor, pulled him down, which pulled the ladder down, like right. That's what I feel. They were probably really happy to do this. Like they were probably really excited. But I'm constantly getting taken out of the action sequence. I'm trying to get invested. I'm like, ooh, what are we doing here? Okay, I'm kind of digging that. Oh, you fucked it up.
Mm-hmm.
Just constantly, man. I started my loving the movie in terms of a bad movie enjoyment way. Like this is hilariously bad, and I'm kind of getting some kind of entertainment out of it. That was starting to dwindle now. Now I'm getting frustrated again because again I'm looking at what these stuntmen are trying to do, and they probably did risk their lives on some of these takes and some of these set pieces. But the fucking bad green screen CGI, man, it's doing them a disservice. I think that's what I wanted to say from the beginning. It's doing them a disservice and doing the movie a disservice.
Yep.
Dude, imagine if we saw all the same. Yeah, just dangle them. Imagine if we seen all the same shit, but it was real.
Yeah.
I would have lost my fucking mind. I would have said this is the greatest action movie I've ever seen in my entire life.
Yep.
Nothing will beat this.
Nope.
But when you go back to the 90s and you see Michelle Yeoh, who never rode a motorcycle before, gets on a bike. I'm not making this up. She never rode a bike before. But this is Hong Kong action filmmaking, baby.
You better do it.
This is how you roll. Never rode a motorcycle before. Michelle Yeoh gets on that motorcycle, drives it up a ramp and launches herself onto a moving train and doesn't die, which
Yeah.
is even more important. That happened in the 90s.
Yep.
Okay. Jackie Chan, the other stunts he did later on the train, it was all fucking real.
Yep.
Okay. Him hanging from that helicopter, real.
Well, you're
All right. This is the 90s. And I'm sure this movie cost way huger, bigger budgeted than Super Cop was. I guarantee you, even with Jackie Chan in it.
And we could also say, fucking James Cameron flew an actual fucking helicopter in T2.
Yes.
Granted,
Yes.
yeah, you can't really do that, but still.
Yeah. And
fucking T2.
And I love that shot when the female stunt woman's holding on and with the helicopter with Jamie, the Jamie Lee Curtis's character.
Yeah.
That stunt woman is fucking
Yeah.
badass, dude. I would never do that, dude. I guarantee you. I'd be too scared to do that. But yeah, real. You notice a difference. And not all times it's real. It's movie magic, right? So you got to throw in some effects, some visuals. You got to throw in some practical effects as well. But look at the impact and difference between some of the action set pieces and True Lies in this film. Another film that came out in the motherfucking 90s.
Yep.
This is when I start get frustrated. This is when my appreciation, I try hard to appreciate this movie and what they're trying to do. Because every action set piece, you could tell this is step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5,000 for every camera angle, camera shot. You could tell, I'm pretty sure a lot of hard work went into a lot of these set pieces. But unfortunately, this director's style of filming and editing ruins everything. It ruins all the hard work everybody's done in this movie. So now the movie's losing points for me. Again, straight up B flick, not taking itself seriously.
Would have been fine.
I would have had a blast, right?
Yeah.
I would have had a blast. Carter got some cheesy one-liners, and then he does some crazy, stupid CGI stuff, and we can have a good laugh at it and have fun.
Yeah.
Totally different. Totally different. Before we wrap it up, he kills the main villain dude.
Yeah. They all reunite.
They all reunite,
start
happy.
driving down the train.
There's one. The very last shot, the train going off the
bridge as the bridge blows up, and then it cuts to black. I'm like,
did I miss something? Is that they trying to sequel something or what?
I don't know, but all I remember was like sitting there watching. I was like, okay, they ride off in the sunset of the train, and the bridge blows up, and then the train starts falling, and it cuts to the title. And I was like, you just made this movie like really,
yeah,
really
it was
bad.
weird. They showed that. I'm like, I'm missing something. I feel like I'm really missing something at the end. That was very weird.
It was so weird.
Eric liked the transition to the flashback scene. Oh yeah, I guess we can talk about something positive. That was nice.
Yeah.
But I was so checked out, dude. I didn't give a fuck, man. Like I just didn't care. Like I was just like, we're still going?
Yeah, we're still going.
I was looking at my phone. Like we're still doing this.
Felt 2 hours too long.
No, it was the airplane sequence, Finkster, because people give shoot 'em up shit on the scene at the end where he jumps out of the plane and while he's falling, he's shooting people and they're playing motherfucking AC/DC.
Yep.
And it's kick ass and it's fun. You know why? Because shoot 'em up didn't take itself goddamn seriously.
Nope.
It's just there for fun.
Yep.
He killed somebody with a motherfucking carrot.
Yep.
Okay. But action sequences in that, legit.
Well done.
And the way that shoot 'em up's filmed and edited doesn't do a disservice to all the hardworking stuntmen.
Yep.
Big difference. But yeah, that was the one. Because people I've heard people like say that Shoot 'em Up's one of the worst action films they've ever seen in their entire life. But then I've also heard people say that Carter is one of the best action films they've ever seen. Again, it is what it is. It is what it is. If you guys enjoyed the film, I'm glad you got entertainment out of it, because that's what
Yep.
movies is all about, baby.
Yep.
Watch it, enjoy it. Right? We're not here to change your mind.
Nope.
But yeah. So I have a weird balance with this. This rating is weird. So Day Shift made us start something new here on the channel, Kyle. So basically what we're going to do is we're also going to rate the action. So we can rate the action and then we
Okay.
can rate the movie.
Okay.
Okay. So don't forget, guys, if you're new here, C is average on our channel. Go ahead, Kyle. What are you going to give the action and the movie?
So for the action, like they tried something, and you made me change my mind on like certain shots, like the van and a bit of the train.
Yeah.
But out of
I
everything
wish we had
else,
more of that.
yeah. But out of everything else, I give it a D minus. And as for the
Okay.
movie as a whole, oh man, I can't get over just dangling them still. It's up there with Fistful of Vengeance, where it's an F.
Oof. There you go. There you
Fail.
go.
It's a fail on all fronts.
Story,
Story,
some of the
acting.
performances,
Oh
yeah.
God.
The horrible soundtrack.
The
Oh,
dubbing on Carter. That felt off.
the bad ADR they did
Yeah.
for him. Yeah. I had a rating already in here after talking about the movie. I've changed it. I've changed it in my head. And you probably think, Samurai Guy, you're insane. Got to be honest, guys. I already gave my reasons. All right. All right. Again, creativity was there. I think they really tried to do something. The attempt was there. It's just the execution was bad. But I'll give the movie props for attempting it. So I will give. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna stick with what I had here. So again, frustration, and then there's some moments where I actually did like the action, and then you have more frustration mixed with, okay, I'm enjoying this on a good bad movie level, because I started, dude, from the airplane to the end. Well, not to the end, but before the train, I was laughing hysterically, and I'm like, okay, I'm enjoying this now, but for the wrong reasons. So I'm kind of balancing that. So I'm going to go ahead and give the action uh, a C plus. I'm going to give it's creative. They tried a lot of shots and angles. They just didn't work for me. The style of it. I'm going to give it a C plus, a little bit above average. But I'm going to give the movie a C. I'm going to give it. I think it's average. Like I said, that's how it kind of folds for me. Like it just kind of balances it out for me. Like, hilariously bad, some decent action spots, trash.
Yep.
Right. So I think it's a C. I think it's average. And let's see what Samurai Guy's back to doing polls again. So what did the audience think? What did they think of Carter?
I like how ass is that.
You like that? That's my new poll ratings now for polls.
Ass. I like how ass is like second to average. That's beautiful.
I just now noticed that now since you pointed it out. But yeah, it's an overall average film, and it really had a lot of potential to be something amazing.
Yeah.
I don't want to see any more action movies from this director. I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm done. If he's going to continue this type of style, I'm done. If he wants to change his style but still direct, maybe I'll give him a chance. But I don't want to see any more. I am moved on from this director. I think Mr. King gives it a 5 out of 10, and action 5 and movie out of 10. There you go. Yeah, so it's about there. For a second there, I was going to go a little lower, but that's why I got you here for, Kyle. That's
yeah,
right.
I'm the real person that would say, yeah, this movie's really ass. Or let me bring it back up.
Saying I'm not real, Kyle.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Like, I'm just saying. But overall, this movie is just.
All right, guys. You guys are amazing and awesome as always. If you're new here, hey, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, all that good stuff. Hit the notification bell, and we'll see you guys on the next review. You know what's funny, Kyle? What's really funny is the last movie dojo review that we did together that we actually liked the movie. Take a guess.
Was it? Fuck. God damn, it's been so long, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's been a while. Guess what? Guess what it was? It was Raging Fire. That's how long it's been since we liked the movie together.
It's almost been a fucking year. Holy shit! Holy shit! In 2 months it'll be a year. Holy fucking shit!
No,
it's been that long since we.
No, a couple of episodes before, not too long ago, me and Eric from the Asian Movie Enthusiast. Make sure you guys subscribe. We reviewed Operation Mekong and Operation Red Sun, which make Carter look like ass. Those movies fucking kick Carter's ass. There's no comparison. So watch those guys. Those you can watch those for free on Tubi right now. The greatest streaming service of all time. But yeah, it's been a while, huh?
Yeah. To have Raging Fire be the last movie we agreed on. Wow.
Yeah. All right, Champ Blaze, take care. He's saying goodbye, Kyle.
Yep.
All right, all of you beautiful badasses, keep watching good action movies. If they're bad, just make sure they're hilarious. And we'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, guys.